After this next story, you may have a new opinion on the sport of lawnmower racing. Now, it may have started out as a backyard duel, but it's grown into serious competition. And today in Virginia Crossroads, we travel to the town of Fries and we meet one of the grandfathers of lawnmower racing. That's Benny Gilbert on one of his racing lawnmowers. Benny is kind of like the Richard Petty of lawnmower racing. He's won hundreds of races, multiple championships, and now has his own race team.
You take advice from Benny. You know, he's a good mentor of mine. I've known him for 20 plus years. He's a legend into it.
Benny's operation is based at his welding shop, which is next to his house. He's retired and devotes all of his time to lawnmower racing.
I'm what they call an independent driver. I race with whoever and wherever I'm invited to race with.
One mower is named after his late brother-in-law. His personal ride is named Grandpa.
Named it Grandpa because I built it for all the grandkids. Now I got the grandyoungins' names on it.
The guys are out here practicing right now on Benny's property just outside the town of Fries. But the real racing happens at scheduled events on Friday and Saturday nights. There's a race series that straddles the Virginia-North Carolina border. There's a website that includes standings and schedules, and Benny's team even has a Facebook page. This is where it starts right here?
Yeah, this right here is a stock Huffy and well, a yardman.
A mechanic and welder by trade, Benny converts real lawnmowers into racers that have been clocked at up to 80 miles an hour. The mowers are supposed to be 60 to 70% stock.
It's a double-edged sword here. You got to have them light enough, but they got to be stout enough to take the abuse of the racing, especially on short track. Okay, it can get pretty rough out there.
It's fast, cheap, and a lot of fun.
Kevin Babcock races for Benny. So does his daughter, 20-year-old Brittany Poland. And Lee Drom is leading the points right now in 2 divisions.
It feels great. It's adrenaline. You're out there beating and banging off of like 10, 15, 20 others, and just nothing other, you know, just it's a blast.
It started out in some guy's backyard, and it's grown to what it is now. It's a big time up and coming sport.
I think it'd be something like NASCAR. I'd like to see that one day. Lawnmower NASCAR.
Though that may seem like a reach, consider the humble beginnings of auto racing. Southern dirt tracks and beating, banging, and drifting through the corners. Benny's team, based in the mountains, is often called the Ridge Runners, and the competition and the smack talk is real.
Kicking their tail and tell them that the Ridge Runners has showed up and left, you know?
And no matter the venue or the vehicle, them are racing words. How about that, huh?
That looks fun.
These guys are serious. Had a great time out there with them yesterday. By the way, all the proceeds from the races go to local charities. There's no purse. The drivers, Karen, don't get anything.
So some people might wonder if they don't get to keep any money, what keeps them racing like this?
Yeah, they told me, well, because you talked about those smack talk, right? They do it for the trophy and for the bragging rights.
And for the fun. I mean,
And
it certainly did look like
obviously
a
for
pretty
the fun.
entertaining way to spend your day.
In the competition, yeah. By the way, there's a photo gallery online as a part of my blog, the
Some good
Carlin
ones.
Chronicles right there, which also includes links to the website and the Facebook page for the Rebels and Rednecks Racing Association. It's all at WSLS.com.